Also now we do have an update to a deadly night that was across Indianapolis last night. 4 people killed, 3 shooting. It all happened in just 2 hours.
A local community activist says his niece was one of them. He says she died in an incident of domestic violence. Now police found her inside a car just after midnight near Troy Avenue and South Post Road. And
shortly before that, police responded to another deadly shooting on the east side at 13th and North Denny. That came after a shooting at the Welcome Inn on North Shadeland Avenue. That's where 2 men died. Gina Glero spoke to police about this alarming number of homicides.
Also, she spoke with that local advocate.
I never heard a yell. I never heard a voice.
Antonio Patton is no stranger to our camera, advocating for victims of violence.
The blood that was in that car that they found was my blood, my family, my babies, and it's totally different.
This time, it's his family in mourning.
I said, hey, what's going on? And she looked at me, she said, that guy killed my niece.
Patton says 26-year-old Jerica Mitchell is the city's latest homicide victim.
Amazingly bright, very, very, very loving, and super smart.
Patton blames her death on domestic abuse.
I was supposed to move her today. I was supposed to go get her today. So we had been texting, and she was telling me she was, I got to delete these so he don't find them.
IMPD says domestic violence is on the rise.
For everyone that has someone that is even remotely close to this, get them out now.
Mitchell's death marks Indy's 206th homicide this year. Homicides in the city have more than doubled in the past decade.
We as an agency, we as a city are trying to combat this issue the best way that we know how.
But Deputy Chief Kendall Adams says there's not one clear reason why.
And I think it's 3 areas that we have to look collectively to address this issue: community, government, and the criminal justice.
Police are leaning on their community partners, data, a witness assistance program, and the department's violent crimes reduction teams.
Those individuals that have 2 or 3 touches with the criminal justice system that we need to really try to reach. And so that's what I think you'll see us double down on.
But they also need the community's help.
This is not solely a law enforcement problem. You cannot police the heart.
So far, Metro Police have not released any suspect information in the shooting death of Jerica Mitchell. That happened this morning near Troy Avenue. Indianapolis not alone when it comes to this trend of increasing homicides. The U.S. homicide rate just rose to the highest levels it's ever experienced in modern history. According to the CDC, it's up 30% between 2019 and 2020. That's an increase of 6 homicides per every 100,000 people in 2019, up to nearly 8 in 2020.